Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Travel Talk Tuesday, everyone's favorite day of the week and everyone's favorite show. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
They're very peppy and excited to be here today, right?
Yay. Yeah, always.
Now, we did a little pep rally in the morning in the basement in the office, and they were all ready and excited. And then we get here, and they're both kind of like buzzkill.
We're scared.
Scared.
Yeah, we're
Well, I've got a lot of
traumatized.
things up my sleeves today, so this is going to be good. You know, a little payback. As they moan. Well, it's good to be with everyone. I see a little festive background decoration.
Yeah.
Tamara's decking out the place, ready for the holidays, right?
Trying to
Taking
get
our
there.
house.
Yeah, trying to get there.
And did you have good Thanksgiving, ladies?
Yes.
How about
it was
you?
Wonderful.
Ate too much food?
Yes.
You know, I did some of the cooking because of family stuff, so I did the turkey and the stuffing, and it came out good.
Good.
I make
Yum.
that garlic bread sausage stuffing and
Did you
My
bring us
goodness.
some?
No, let me be honest. There was more of that stuffing size-wise than there was turkey. I mean, like if you would have put it all, like it was bigger than the turkey, and it went.
Wow.
I mean, the
Yum.
Remleys are, yeah. We ate our share of the stuffing, so that's good. But and 'tis the season. That's our theme of the show today. 'Tis the season because we have the decorations and all that Christmas crap's going up. And Christy, I know you did your house. Tamara's in the
Yes.
middle of doing hers. We did ours. So this is all coming together. And it's not just the time to bake and decorate. It's also time to plan travel, right?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And today is interesting. Today's Giving Tuesday for most people in the world today, where they support charities and all that good stuff. But Chrissy has found a new passion. Instead of Giving Tuesday, it's
Not
Taking
instead
Tuesday.
of, no.
So Chrissy, tell us what your
Not
special
instead of.
Tuesday is.
No, I was getting ready this morning and I was watching the Today Show and they did a whole special on Travel Tuesday and saying how there's a lot of good deals out there on hotels and flights. And this is like the last time if you want to holiday travel to get any sort of, somewhat of a deal on some airfare.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're going to travel for
Yes,
this Christmas.
if you're going
Okay.
to be there for Christmas.
I was going to say, I think there's some big sales coming.
Yeah, no, just if you want to get it in before the holidays and some hotel deals. But they said it was Travel Tuesday and to call your local travel agent for some help.
I have to be honest, I'm a little nervous that this national show is starting to have like Travel Tuesday talk kind of a thing.
I know it was a little weird when I
Tamara,
heard
did
that.
we trademark this name? Because
yeah.
this show is ours. Travel Talk Tuesday is ours, not NBC or
I
ABC or whatever
know.
garbage you're watching.
When I heard that, that's why I peeked up. I said, wait a minute. It is Travel Talk
Yeah.
Tuesday, but it's also
That's
Travel
okay.
Tuesday.
We can
Yeah.
share it.
So after you've given to your favorite charity, then you
Yes.
can take this Tuesday for
Yes.
travel and give yourself a little something special,
Yeah.
a little gift there, and some
Yeah.
good deals in travel. And luckily, I think for all of our areas of concentration, they've extended that Black Friday, Cyber Monday, at least into today. At least
Yeah.
a number of them, not all of them, but a
Yeah,
lot of
sure.
them.
Yeah.
Still have good deals available, so last chance for those kind of promotions if you're
Yeah.
interested,
There's
right?
some great deals. I'm
Yeah, they are.
kind of shocked sometimes when I see the deals. I'm like, I need to go do that. That's a good deal.
I know if only that bank account had some numbers in front of those zeros, I'd be fine, and I'd go. There's some good. You're right. There are some good deals out there. So,
Yeah.
so our show today is all about travel as usual, but also 'tis the season. Okay, so Tamara what's that?
I said, yeah.
Okay, I thought you said hi, and I'm like, hi. So Tamara came in yesterday on Monday and said she found some great deals and had some great ideas about weekend getaways. And I was thinking to myself, weekend getaways, this is a busy
yeah.
time of the year, but you said some people like to get away, de-stress before the chaos, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you found some great deals in a number of places. So the big one that you saw, I think, was Chicago. So what were
Right.
you thinking when you were...
So I have a client that likes to go away like every 6 weeks or so, like $1,000 to $1,500 for a trip, and they want to go domestically, of course. So he's like, "What can you do for me?" So it's been kind of fun to put those little packages together. So I started thinking I'm really missing the Christmas markets in Europe right now, and
She pines for them,
I
no
do.
pun
I really-
intended,
I
but
really-
every day.
I really do. I got to see some in Lisbon, but they're just not the same. But so Chicago has a Christkindl market, which is a European style Christmas market, and Chicago's not very far from here. It's you can jump on the train and be there in 4.5 to 5 hours.
Which is probably
Right.
less stress and just as easy as driving.
I did a trip for my son and his girlfriend weekend in Chicago.
Yeah, it's
How much
not
was
hard.
that flight?
The package was 2 nights at the Palmer House and round trip nonstop airfare, obviously from Cleveland, and it was $500 for each of them.
Yeah.
And then they had the Wrigley Field is all a Christmas. You can sled, you can ski.
Yeah.
They had apple cider and Maker's Mark warmed in mugs and walked
The real
around
reason
and-
why the snows went.
I didn't go.
Do they like the Palmer House?
Oh, they love the
That's one of
Palmer
my favorite
House.
hotels
Yes,
in
yeah.
Chicago.
All
So-
decorated, the big tree.
Yeah, and the rates aren't really, they're really not that bad
No.
over the weekend. Chicago has some great hotels, old historic hotels that are just beautifully decorated for the holidays.
Yeah.
So I started putting a package together. What else can you do besides the Chris Kindle Market and an Amtrak ride there or a flight there? And there's an underground donut tour you can take, which that looked intriguing.
Now, hold up. I think we need to do that
I
live
know.
for the
Let's go
show, for the
Chicago.
well-being of all people watching. An underground donut
Yeah.
tour
Yeah.
in Chicago. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
There are some really unique tours. Chicago has great architecture. There's architecture tours, of course. There's
Oh, I did a boat one once.
Yeah,
That was a cool one.
There's food tours. There's shopping. There's great shopping.
I was gonna say, let's not forget Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
At Macy's on State Street.
Yeah.
There's 7
Amazing.
floors, I think.
Yeah, and that's the
unreal.
old Marshall Fields.
Yes.
There's
The Walnut Room.
The Walnut Room. It's all sold out. You can't get reservations
What is it?
now.
Oh, it's
Walnut
a beautiful restaurant.
It's like 3 stories tall. It's
Yeah.
marble or it's walnut paneling. It's inside of Macy's, which was the old Marshall Fields. But there's other great restaurants. I love the Berghof, which is a German restaurant, kind of
Yes,
by
yeah, it is by Palmer House.
Palmer House, yeah. So
I like the pizza.
yeah, there's
There's so much good Chicago pizza.
so a Chicago weekend is easy to do.
Yeah.
You can go for 2 or 3 nights. You could go for 1 night. It's a lovely getaway for the holidays. But there are others as well. Charleston. So Breeze Airlines now flies out of Akron direct to Charleston. Yesterday I saw
about
$50 airfare.
Tell our people what is Breeze, because that's not like the Spirit of Frontier that we know by
It's
name.
growing. It's like a Spirit or Frontier airline, and they're new and they're growing. So right now they fly out of Akron Canton Airport, which is a very nice airport to fly out of. Like you can park, get through security, be to your gate in like 15 minutes. Literally.
Ooh,
Yeah,
my
it's
heart
nice.
skipped a flutter there.
So $50 down to Charleston, $50 back. There are lovely hotels in Charleston. It's a little warmer, decorated for the holidays, great restaurants, Folly Beach is there.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in a weekend getaway to celebrate this season, give us a call. We can help find you that perfect match, or even after the season.
What kind of weather's warmer now? I mean, because I'm freezing. So what are we
Yeah.
talking, like 50s, 60s, or are we talking like 70s down in Charleston?
Probably 50s, 60s. But if you want to go down to New Orleans, which is even farther south,
Yes.
great. You did Christmas in New Orleans.
Yes.
See, I put
So
New Orleans
fun.
on our little
Yeah,
list
yeah.
because I thought that's could be an
Yeah.
interesting getaway.
And it was
Yeah.
warm. It was 60s and fun and
Yeah.
Can I do
wonderful.
shorts in 60s or no?
Sure.
Okay. I have to
People
ask
may
my
laugh
mom's
at you.
here to tell me what I'm supposed to wear. But so you
I
say
think us
sure, you say
Northerners
no.
have different ideas.
Standards.
Yes.
But the couple that goes every few weeks, they're going to Fort Lauderdale in next weekend, and I found really good airfare there. That's warm.
Yeah.
So, but in New Orleans, we have a favorite hotel called the Hotel Monteleone.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
street it's on Royal Street. It's a street off of Bourbon. So you
Great
can escape
location.
the noise, but you can still have fun.
And it's beautiful inside.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful inside. There's a bar that's a carousel, so it rotates slowly. But
See, that might have been like a pre-broken wing for Chrissy, because I remember her swinging on that carousel like
I
this,
never got a
and
seat
that
on
might
the
have
carousel.
loosened her wing that she broke on the
My
climb.
wing. Yeah,
I
no,
think that was
it
the
didn't
initial
loosen it.
problem.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't able to get on the carousel.
so it really.
God, that sounds like fun. Now that you're talking about New Orleans,
I know. I'm jonesing for some New Orleans.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And me in particular, I like to look for cheap airfare to different places. So,
Yeah.
I like to look for those nonstop flights out of Detroit or Akron or Cleveland that'll get you somewhere quickly. That's not a lot of money, and you can go away for a weekend.
Yeah.
So, just an idea.
And
Sounds awesome.
I had one more on the little list. Tell us about Nashville as a possibility. We know a lot of people like to go to Nashville.
Yes.
Is that a good weekend one, and maybe some deals?
Yeah.
Or
So I would, if you're going to fly, I would use Southwest. They have a direct flight from Cleveland to Nashville. It's also drivable, but it takes it takes a little bit of time. But it's a fun place to hang out. Great hotels. Oh, there's a brand new hotel. Well, it's not new. It's a historic hotel that they just restored and reopened. That's gorgeous. I would love to stay there. And yeah, it's a great place to get away for a weekend.
Now, are there so when we went to New Orleans, we did a ghost tour and a cemetery tour. Are there those kind of tours in Nashville?
Yes.
Then?
Oh, yeah, there's
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, that's part of our job is to find those fun tours
Yeah.
for you. We did the haunted pub crawl, haunted pub tour.
I
right?
did a cemetery tour there.
Yeah,
A
in New
voodoo
Orleans.
cemetery. Or no, we met at the voodoo
Oh, we did a
lounge.
city one then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. No, we can find a private guide. We can find a group tour that you can join in. Like I said, that underground donut tour in Chicago, we can find things like that everywhere. It'll give you exclusive access to places or give you an expert that can help you understand the place more or just make sure that you have more fun. You don't have to drive. Somebody else does the driving or the navigating of the bars. I mean, there's all sorts of things we can do to help you.
So these are your pre-holiday season weekend getaways, and you're saying we could do this maybe for how much? What's your ballpark again?
You give us a budget, we can make it work.
I told you Hayes was 2 people for $1,000, and that was room in nonstop air.
Yeah.
So
it depends on how you want to get there, where you want to stay, what you want to do.
Okay.
and even the week between, I would think Christmas and New Year's. You know, because if you've got people
Although
who
that's a
have
busy
vacation-
travel because of all the little kids being off.
Right, but
It may be for a place like Chicago, but maybe not for Nashville, which is more adult.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right, some good ideas for pre-holiday getaways, or even these two are a
I'm
mess.
sorry, I didn't want her to wear her coffee.
These two are a mess. But these would also make good getaways any time of the year, right?
Yes.
oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just make
There's great festival, like New Orleans is a great example. There's festivals
Something
that happen
every weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, I went there for a gumbo festival once, which I have been there a couple times for Jazz Fest and for Mardi Gras. Gumbo Fest felt like those festivals, but it was more local and not as crowded. The food was still great. It was
Gumbo Fest.
Yeah, it was fun. Who doesn't like gumbo?
What time of the year is that?
That was in November. A lot of great music.
Wait, you marking off your calendar? Sorry, I got an itch and I can't reach it with my
I'm
bum
telling
wing.
the wheels are starting to fall off on this wagon. So stay tuned
They're
for the
broke.
show.
Chrissy gets her wing fixed 1 week from today.
1 week from today.
So the doctor's already approved that Tamara and I will be live from the surgery room, the operating room, doing our Travel Talk Tuesday, and periodically we'll skim the camera over down to Chrissy, who will be there sprawled out with her wing getting operated. It's going to be a
Make
great
sure
Travel
you get
Talk
me
Tuesday.
coming off my
that's what I'm-
anesthesia.
No, we'll be done by then. You're going to be passed out when we're on live. Right, Tamara?
Yeah, sure.
No.
So, okay, so 'tis the season for some great pre-holiday getaways. So that sounds good, okay?
Yeah.
Then I thought we would shift a little bit because reality is everyone's doing their shopping. A lot of people doing it from home now. It's a little different, but everyone's buying their gifts, Black Friday specials, all that Cyber Monday, all those things. And it's also a great time of the year, 'tis the season, that's our theme, for giving travel as a gift. So, Chrissy, I want to start with you. We're looking at all-inclusives. Give me a great all-inclusive kind of, or what's an idea or concept for a trip, a holiday trip, gift trip.
For like a husband to give a wife or a spouse or a significant
Well, if
other.
you want to tell Brett what you're looking for, go ahead.
Or he already knows. So I kind of put together for an all-inclusive. As I've mentioned a million times, you can give your gift this Christmas with a low deposit so you don't have to spend all that money right away just to give the gift.
Especially now when we're spending money on all
Right.
these other stuff.
So, I have a lot of trips that are $200 per person deposit, and then you pay before you go. So you can still give that gift. I'd be happy to put it in something cute and make it look nice and work with you on that to have a nice presentation of the gift. But with a low deposit, you can do a romantic getaway to, let's say, Punta Cana, Riviera Maya, and of course sandals. Everyone loves sandals, the epitome of all inclusives. And while you're there, you can do couple spa treatments, romantic dinners. They'll set up a table on the beach and you can have a romantic dinner. You can also get a room with a swim out. So you swim out into a pool that the resort would share, but you have your own access off your patio. But you can also do a private plunge pool. So it's your own pool, kind of private and secluded, which is that's pretty romantic.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking if Santa shows up with that gift,
Oh,
it's going to be a good year.
yeah. I think so. And they have rooms that have jacuzzis out on terraces, all sorts of romantic things to do. And in addition to that, you can do excursions. Tama just mentioned that earlier. There are excursions for every place. So if you want to go swim in a cenote,
Listen to that Spanish.
Muy bien.
a food tour, a tequila tour. If you're more adventurous and you'd like to do zip lining or rent a Jeep or an ATV and kind of run through the jungle, not run through the jungle, but drive. And there's wellness excursions. There's all sorts of different, not only the spa in your resort, but there's other things you can do off site for that as well. So.
Those are some great all-inclusive Christmas gift ideas.
Oh, I think it would be
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Like I said, I would be happy to help, plan, present, put it all together for you.
Put her to work.
Package.
That's what
Yep.
I say. Put her to
Yeah.
work, All right, Tamara. So for the couple that's looking for a little bit more of a cultural, historical, architectural, they want to go head east to Europe. What kind of what would be your gift that in your head that you're thinking would be a great gift looking at like a European kind of trip?
Oh, there are so many options. Italy, of course, that's probably the number one place to go for a couple for romance. But there are other places.
More than France?
Yeah, I mean, there are so many romantic places in Europe. It's really hard to just pinpoint one. You can find romance just about everywhere. You can find romance in Helsinki, Finland. That's a very they're very into their saunas and their spas. So I mean, it's a very cold place. But gosh, if you have a sauna that overlooks the forest blanketed with snow, and it's just the two of you, I think that'd be a great place to go. And you don't think of that as being like a romantic place, but it could be. But I mean, you can give the gift of travel to Europe to anyone, families, couples. But what I wanted to talk about this morning was giving the gift of a passport to your family.
Not on the agenda, but a very good idea.
Yeah,
very good idea.
Very good idea.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, because I did a little research
It
this
opens
morning.
you up to the world.
Yeah, only a third of
Just think of that.
Americans have a passport. That's really kind of a sad number.
That's surprising.
Yeah, and I'm
A
kind of
third.
surprised at the people I talk to who are always telling me, I really want to go somewhere, Europe usually. Then I say, do you have a passport? No, I don't have a passport yet. I just haven't done it yet. Make this year the year that you do a passport. And I think it's a great gift to give to your children.
How
Because,
much is that?
oh gosh.
Like 150-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, it opens up the world to them. I promise you, they will learn so much when they travel.
Yeah.
And if you've done like the American theme parks, American travel, push yourself a little bit maybe this year and go somewhere different. Go overseas. Go take them to Europe or Ireland or Portugal even, and let them see how things are done differently in different countries. I guarantee you they will learn so much. So a passport, I think, would be a perfect gift for them. In comparing Americans to people from the UK, 76% of people from UK have passports. Only a third of ours do, and we have the best passport in the world. We have the passport everybody wants. So I always think about what I've given my children or what I've been gifted myself over the years, and sometimes I don't remember them. Like I was thinking this morning, what did they give me as Christmas gifts? I can't think of one single thing that they gave me when I was growing up. But I can remember traveling with them. I remember going to Mexico with my grandparents.
Yeah.
I vividly remember things that I did with them in Mexico, but I can't remember one single Christmas gift I got from them. So
That's a very interesting point. I think as you're talking, I'm thinking, I don't know if I remember. any.
yeah, I don't remember things I gave my kids, and they probably don't either, but I
Right.
vividly remember
Yep,
our
every
travel
trip. Yep.
experiences, and I know how they grew, and I know how I grew doing those things together. So, so just a push to think about travel as a gift over stuff.
Okay, and I think that kind of leads to the next question I was thinking about. So a lot of multi-generational families travel and give that gift. The grandparents, want to take everyone, have that experience, that memory. Yeah. And I think there's great adventures in Europe, or the cruises are all inclusive. But I think a lot of people think of an amusement park for the beginners or something like that. So I think for some people, some grandparents, especially if the kids are really little, it's a safe bet to look at a Disney or a Universal. So ladies, you both sell both of those products. What are your thoughts on Disney or Universal as gifts for Christmas for a multi-generational family?
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's something for every age at these parks. So I think you could talk lodging probably.
Yeah.
At Disney.
So what Disney has, and I know Universal has these too, but Disney has villas, and I think those are perfect for families. They're a little pricey, but they're often they will have three. They can have up to 3 bedrooms, and you have a large common area and a kitchen where you can have meals together. Or
cha-ching, cha-ching, save some money.
Yeah.
We've even we've had groceries delivered. If we have a car, we'll stop at a grocery store and pick up stuff. There's a Walmart not that far from Disney. I used to keep a list in my phone of like what I needed to buy at Walmart when I stopped at that grocery store on my way to the theme parks. You even went, when we were there once, you went to the gift shop and bought stuff to make breakfast. They had eggs and things like that. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, when you first started, I thought you were talking about the liquor store. I'm like, we did
Oh,
stop
we
at the liquor
did
store
stop
too.
No, we're talking breakfast.
This was breakfast.
It was breakfast, yeah. It was convenient too.
Yeah.
Or
And a lot cheaper than if you were to go anywhere else. to buy
yeah.
from.
So, and there are private experiences you can do with your family as well that we could arrange through Disney or Universal. So
Is that like the little princess thing? Like if you have a daughter and she can go
Bippity boppity.
dress up like
Yeah,
a princess or
but
something?
you can also, like, this is a little more luxurious. There's a boat called the Grand One that you can charter for the evening to go out on the Seven Seas Lagoon and watch the fireworks at night.
Oh,
Yeah.
how much is that? That sounds
I
like
don't
a
know.
Travel Talk Tuesday live event.
Yeah, I don't know, but there are all sorts of really cool things at Walt Disney World.
But I'll say this: Disney requires planning.
Oh,
That's where these two
Because-
ladies come in. They're the experts.
Well, right. That's why we're here. I have a group leaving Thursday for Universal and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas
Yeah.
Party.
Oh, very popular.
So we booked that. But I just had one of the moms text me earlier this week and said, or earlier last week, is there any way I can get my daughter into the Bippity
Bobbity Boutique.
And it's
Sold out.
no way.
Yeah.
So
And what is
goes
that?
this-
That's the princess thing?
That's
Yeah.
where they dress the girls up and do their hair and put glitter in it and so. But that's the things. Let us know that the meals at Cinderella's Castle, the character dining, all that stuff
Yeah.
requires a little bit of planning, which we can certainly
It
help with.
requires more than a little bit, I feel like,
Yeah.
anymore. I've been going to Disney for more than 20 years, and I am overwhelmed. I, who do it all for a
Yeah.
living, sometimes I'm overwhelmed by how much planning has to go into
Yeah.
it. And I've been there before where I haven't done much planning, and then I spend my whole time on my phone trying to figure out where are we going to have dinner?
Yeah.
Where, what ride?
You spend
is
all
it?
that money and then you're
I
just
know.
worrying the whole time.
I know. So then I kick myself for not taking the time, it's my job, to do all that planning in advance. But yeah,
Yeah.
Disney's a different creature right now. Still
Yeah.
fun, but a lot of planning goes.
Yeah.
You have to. This may go away, but you have to reserve your spot at a park. You have to have a reservation before you
So
can
before
even
you buy
go
a
into
ticket,
the
you
park.
have to make sure
Yeah.
there's availability
Yeah.
in the park. So yeah, but that's like I said, that's our job. That's something
Yeah.
you let us know, and we can take
And
care of
it's
it all.
one of the most magical
Oh,
places.
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I do too. It's great to
Yeah.
see your children, especially see that castle for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That's really pretty special.
Yeah.
It's kind of a rite of passage for American
Yeah,
kids, I feel
yeah.
like.
So that sounds like an amazing Christmas gift. I'm
Yeah.
sure the
Yeah.
kiddos would love. What about Universal?
I think Universal is very similar.
Right up the road.
I don't know about the villas, but I do know that they have gorgeous properties that range from very exclusive and high end to very
Affordable.
affordable, but
Very
still
affordable.
very nice and
Very.
new and beautiful
Yeah.
and offers great offerings, food available in the resort, quick serve food. The shuttle takes you to and from City Walk and the parks. The Volcano Bay, their water park. There's
It's fun.
thrilling rides for the older kids and parents, and then wonderful little play areas for the
Yeah.
younger ones. So
Yeah.
Universal is
Do
a
you
good
like-
option. Yeah.
I like Universal a lot.
And I
really
think
do.
older kids really like Harry Potter, and that's very popular there. But then the younger ones, The Minions, they're
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss,
They have something for everyone.
Yeah.
And these theme parks really decorate
Yeah, they do.
very well
Yeah.
for the holiday season.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So, all right, you both had children, obviously. Is that a gift you can, like, kids are excited to, like, open a present. Is, like, a picture of Mickey, is that, like, a gift you give? Or you tell someone, like, hey, we're going to go now, it's spring break.
I think that's a tough one. If they're little, I would almost surprise them the morning you're leaving.
Yeah, I did that once. A friend of mine and I,
Yeah.
we told the kids that they had a jeans day at school because they wore a uniform, and we had packed their backpacks with their clothes, and we told them that we were going out to breakfast before school. So in the car, I think I said to the other mom, hey, instead of going out to breakfast, let's go to Disney for the day. And of course, we both knew. And she's like, okay, let's go. And the kids looked at us like, wait, what? We're going to Disney World for the day?
Yeah.
So we spent one night there, and because we went specifically for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party.
Yeah.
So we spent the day swimming, went to the party, spent the next day swimming,
Yeah.
and then went home.
Wow.
So, yeah. I found $9 airfare. That's
Oh!
That's how that all started.
It's almost a sin to not take advantage of $9 airfare.
But I mean, the look on your child's face when you tell them that, like you said, they're going through their regular routine, and you're like, we're going to see Mickey.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that sounds amazing.
Again, an experience they will never forget.
Yep.
Over getting like something, a material good.
All right, these are some great ideas. So talk to these two ladies for your Disney Universal gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, of course, we have to talk about everyone's favorite form of travel, cruising,
Here we
which
go.
is the perfect gift, right? So I thought someone just put a thumbs up sign, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I think they meant it for me.
No. So I thought I would just look at, I think, for a group of friends or siblings or some, like a workplace, if you don't want to have to do a gift exchange, like my sisters, I was tired of buying them. I don't know what the heck to buy my
Right.
sisters, and what the heck do they buy me?
Right.
And so we started having a conversation about, do we need to buy gifts anymore? And it shifted to experiences. Can we do something together? So the first year we did one of those floating things at a spa, you know, we just float in the room,
Oh,
the
yeah.
egg thing. And it was cool. And we enjoyed it so much that we went, you know, did lunch and that and just hung out, that we, you know, expanded. So we started looking at experiences. And this year we did that MSC cruise, and that counted for 2 years of Christmases because of COVID. But I think that is an option for friends if they want to do something. Like our group of friends, there's 8 or 10 of us that have gone on trips together. For families, for coworkers, to really kind of think, instead of doing a white elephant or a little gift exchange or what do you buy each other, to maybe pause and say, why don't we all get ourselves and each other something by going somewhere together?
Yeah, I would like
and
that, yeah.
I think that's a great, cruises are a great opportunity for that, because a lot of them, if you have 5 or more rooms, you're going to get a lot of extra perks. Some of them 8 rooms, some are 10 rooms. And there's a lot of savings perks where your group can really go have a fun experience aboard a ship and visiting some pretty cool places. So I would propose for a group what to do, what kind of exchange, to maybe take a step back and say, I'm going to splurge a little bit on myself and my family or friends and do a little group cruise together.
Don't you have a client who purchased or who gave money towards an employee taking a trip
Yes.
as a gift?
Yes,
Which I
and
think
so
is a good idea too.
It is, and that's incentive travel.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before, and I think that's an awesome idea. So this employer wanted to give a certain amount of money towards an employee, and so what we did is we made a little certificate that said thank you from the boss and appreciation. It had some ideas of what kind of trips, cruises we were focusing on. He gave it to her, and then so what it was is her and I worked together to find a trip, and then we tried to match that amount, and we got it booked, and it was paid by them, and
Nice.
the difference was paid by the employee, but it worked out perfectly, and I think that's a great. You could do that for a gift or for anyone, or as an incentive for an
Right.
employee or multiple employees, employee of the month,
Right.
whatever it is. And no matter whether it's a cruise or a tour or an all-inclusive, that's a great incentive or thank you or appreciation token, you know?
Yeah, I think it shows from the employer standpoint that they really care about the wellness and the mental health of the
Yeah.
employee
That's true.
getting away and taking time for themselves.
Yeah, there's studies that show how much people were better productive, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
Great gift ideas from all of us. And certainly, again, we are here to help you. So if any of those stood out or you need some ideas, come to us, whether it's, I want to spend this much money, we can give you some ideas, whether it's that gift certificate kind of thing, or whether it's a trip we can fit in that budget, we'll work with you to make it happen then, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so 'tis the season now. We're evolving into gifts that are travel related that you can give. Now, I do think I want to point back to what Tamara said about the passport, because I think that's an awesome gift. Because you think of a college kid that what do they really need? They just need money to go blow at college. You know what I'm saying, for stupid stuff. Or what kind of gift do you give them? A young college kid that doesn't have a passport, it hit my head when you said that. I think that's the perfect gift because it really opens doors.
Yeah.
And there's whole tour companies that we could do a whole show on that are meant for college age and age trips that, I mean, you get them that passport, it really opens the door where they can go to South America for $700 next summer or to Europe. Yeah, I mean, some amazing trips because of that gift of the passport. So I think we'll start with that as I think an awesome gift, no matter the age, that passport. We'll start there, Tammy.
Pick up the application and give them that, like in an envelope or something, so they have no,
And don't let them leave to go back to school if it's a college age until they do that.
Yeah, take them out to lunch and get their picture taken and
taken,
drop it off in the post office.
Sometimes you have to hold their hands or force their hand.
Make them do it,
All right, so that's a good start. So other travel-related gifts that can go into stockings or fit underneath the tree, besides a trip, other ideas for travel gifts. You guys, you play this role.
Yeah, I got some stuff. Go
I
ahead,
do
though.
too.
All right, since they're taking their time, I'm going to go first before anyone steals it. When we were on our cruise, we were at the private island, and my sister had this thing around her neck, and it looked goofy. It was a string and then a clear bag. It looked like a Ziploc bag, but it had some plastic. I'm like, what is that? And she said, I put my phone in it. And it looked like something maybe a 9-year-old woman would have. But then she showed me what this little sealed thing, and it's a waterproof pouch that she could put her phone in. So like while we're in the ocean, she was literally texting her kids, literally taking pictures of us, and then literally going under the water and getting some awesome video of all this of the animals and all that stuff going on. So I kind of like this idea of this pouch thing.
Yeah.
That you could take on trips that's waterproof, that can go into water, then you could text and not worry about it. I think that's the great. Actually, I told my mom that'd be a good Christmas gift for any of us going on that trip. If they needed to spend, I think they're only like $5 or $10. So it's on Amazon. They're not bad. Great Christmas gift.
My first thing was a travel journal.
Oh yeah.
And they have so many pretty options at different websites that are just gorgeous binding and covers and it might be a way to just while you're like when you go to bed that night, you just kind of write down all the things that happened and what you saw during the day. And it might be something nice to look back on.
For sure.
I'm not a journaler, although I can't tell you how many trips I'd like to look back and say, what city were we in? Especially in Italy. We were in some cool places, and I don't remember some of these obscure little cities that I loved, and the seafood was the best. But I think if I would have done that.
Like a meal that you liked, some things are, and so I just think before you go to bed that night, you just jot some things down, and it might be a nice little...
That's a good one, Chrissy.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
We're on fire today. These are some good Christmas ideas. All right, go on, ladies.
Do you have more?
I do, but you can go
No, go
next.
ahead.
Well, that was such a sweet gift. My next one
is sentiment. I mean, that's
not as sweet. So when you go to all inclusives, they give you little cups for your drinks.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
And you go back and forth because you get these little cups. So get someone a nice Yeti type tumbler. So when they are at their all inclusive resort, they want a drink. They'll make the drink in the tumbler, and they don't have to get up as much.
Get tiny little cups.
Yeah. So and it's
That's
insulated. It keeps it cold, and you can hang out by the pool and just relax a little more often.
I see cruise people doing that too.
Yeah. And I always forget to pack that. But when you get there, now Kim, I used to travel with Kim all the time. She'd always remember to bring those big cups, and I was like, oh, thank God, because they really. I mean, people. You could probably bring a whole suitcase full of those and sell them to people.
Yeah.
Because
Once
everyone
they get
sees
there.
them and wants them because they're like, oh, that's the best idea instead of 10 little
8-ounce cups.
Yeah.
And it stays cold too.
Yeah,
So
that's a good one.
So-
Okay.
that's my.
We're on fire today, I think. This is good. Okay, good.
Okay, you can go next.
Do you have more?
I do, but I want
So
to.
mine are not that exciting. So when I was at my last travel show, there was a company called Eating Europe that was there, and they offer food tours in numerous cities throughout Europe. And I actually did one of them in Lisbon, which was fantastic. But yesterday I saw they were selling gift certificates at a discount. So if you're interested, give us a call. We can help you get those. But giving, my point is giving like an experience as a gift, which we can find them all over the world.
Even like in Ohio.
Yeah, we
Cleveland
totally
or
can,
Cincinnati, we could, there's
Giving-
tours and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's something you can give. So, for example, say you're going to send your family to Germany, a good thing to do maybe give a gift certificate to, what's the place in Cleveland? The
Hofbrauhaus.
Hofbrauhaus, yeah.
Yeah.
Take your family out to the Hofbrauhaus for dinner and then give
That's
that
a cute
gift.
idea,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or a German hand-blown ornament or something like
There's
that.
a lot of cruise lines that do that too. So if you know someone's going on a cruise, you can buy them the
Yeah.
Royal Caribbean gift card that they can spend on board or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Things like passport covers. If you're giving
Oh,
a
yeah.
passport as a gift, there are some really cool passport covers out there.
You just had a cool one that you brought back in
Yeah,
the most
made
recent
out of
trip.
cork. One thing I used to do from if I was giving them a trip for a holiday, I would wrap up a guidebook because I know one of my kids in particular really likes to dig into guidebooks. So that's
a
something
good
I would
idea.
I would give.
That's like where you pick the city and it has a book all about that.
You've seen them on my desk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. So something that I've been doing when I travel now is I bought an air tag. You know what
Oh,
those
this
are?
is popular now.
And I put it in my suitcase when I check my bag so that I can make sure that bag is following me on my flights. Now, when
That could give you anxiety.
Yeah,
Because
it
you're
kinda
back up to the
does.
gate and you don't see the bag.
kind of does. But when I was at my last conference, there were a couple of ladies whose bags did not show up, but they did have air tags. So they could actually call the airline and say, I see my bag is sitting at the Lisbon airport. I see my bag is sitting here. And they can
That's
almost
cool.
guide that bag to get back to them.
How much is an air tag?
Oh, they're like $25. They're not bad.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
There's no like ongoing fee for it or
No.
anything like that? Oh.
No.
Now that's another interesting one.
Yeah. Simple things like a luggage scale. If you can pack a little portable one in your suitcase so you can make sure you're not over the
But
limit.
then that makes your
You-
bag over the limit.
Yeah.
'cause you
that
got the
makes-
luggage scale.
Yeah, you got a little bit more weight.
So you weigh before you go.
I'm getting really good at the whole packing and the weight thing because it's been a real challenge for me. So so one of the things that I think would be a good gift too, and I used this on my last trip, is a little fold up bag.
Oh, yeah.
It
Listen to this, people.
packs into like a little tiny rectangle, and then you can unzip it and it expands to a big bag. So I packed it in my suitcase. I checked my suitcase. I didn't have like a carry-on suitcase on my way there.
Okay.
On my way back, I had bought so many souvenirs for these two that I packed those. I needed more space. So I packed those souvenirs and the heavier things in my checked bag. And I packed my dirty laundry in that unzippable bag, which I carried then as a carry-on bag on the way home. So
I like that because, like, some
Yeah.
places I go to, I hit like in Vegas or Florida. I go to outlet malls and will buy all my
Yeah.
clothes cheap, and so like I almost
You're
need
carrying all those
you're
paper
buying all
bags.
that crap
Yeah.
to bring
Yeah.
back. When you mentioned
Yeah.
that, I really like that idea. I think
Yeah.
there's potential
Yeah.
if you were to go to the Christmas markets to
Right.
bring all that Christmas crap back.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I think there's a lot of potential for that for
Yeah.
souvenirs. You know,
yeah, I'm real
Yeah.
conscious now about, like, if I was to buy new luggage, I would check the weight. If you're going to give luggage as a gift, make sure it's not really heavy luggage. Make sure that it's lighter luggage.
that is one of my things is luggage
Yeah.
as a gift. Now you have a hard. Do you have a hard case?
I have both, but I really don't prefer the hard case to the soft case.
'Cause
I got it
feel
as
like-
a gift, so.
I feel like you're seeing more hard cases. It feels
You
like that's
are.
the popular thing, but that has to weigh more than a regular suitcase.
No, I think they're pretty light. But what I don't like about a hard case is, like, you open it up from the middle. So you open, like, with a softer case, you open it from the top and you flip that lid open and everything's there. With the hard case, you open it from the middle. So
Isn't there a zipper on each side then to kind of keep everything in?
No. Well, yeah, but you'd have to zip everything into each side. I don't know. For my organization stuff, I like the softer thing better. But they tend to weigh a little bit more, I feel like.
Do you use the hard or no?
I like the soft one because you could squish more in. I feel
Yeah.
like.
That's what I thought. Like maybe
Yeah.
you could it expands a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay, another question, ladies. I see a big thing now are these packing cubes, which I don't understand. Is this
Yeah.
something you two do? Is this something that if people do, should they buy? Is that like
I
a
don't
gift?
understand how it works.
I have them.
Do you?
It's just for organization. I don't really tend to use them because
But does it save you space, or is it just for like this outfit's the here?
both.
You know.
Yeah, like you can pack all your cosmetics in one, or all your underwear in one. But I don't know that they like the kind that you can suck the air out of. Those will definitely save space, but
Yeah.
it's still
The weight, yeah.
Yeah.
My problem is the weight usually, not the space.
It's
That's
the
my-
story of my life. The weight's always a problem, isn't it, ladies?
I know. So we can do a whole show about packing because
True words have never been spoken.
I've really learned a lot about packing. Like I'm getting good at that. So we can do a show on that. But those are my gifts.
All right.
Ideas.
Chris, do you have any other ideas?
I just had things like noise canceling headphones for the flight, a selfie stick, a Kindle or an iPad for books, portable chargers.
Oh, yeah. Or the European ones, too.
And then adapters.
Like, we can lend those to you, but that's not a bad idea to buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on a trip recently with somebody that had a smaller lighted makeup mirror, which I like specifically for travel. And I actually ordered one for myself because, especially in Europe, sometimes you don't have access to a mirror like you would here.
Yeah,
so
that's a good idea.
kind of need to.
Yeah.
So I've even at nice hotels, even just this last trip, there was no plug in the bathroom, so I had to put the plug at the desk, but there was no mirror at the desk.
Cruises are sometimes like
Use
that.
a reflection of a picture. I've done that before.
used my iPad and I turned the camera around and did it that way.
That's ingenious, though, I think.
But it would have been nice to have just a lighted makeup mirror, which I ordered. But of course, that then adds weight to your
There you go.
stuff. So, but I gotta look good, right?
That's right.
So,
It's gonna look good.
Any other ideas, Chrissy? Are you?
No, I think that was it for me.
money. Do we talk about money belts? That's a good idea too. Money belts, which are
yeah.
a little. It's like
thinner though.
It's like a thin pack that you wear around your waist, but it kind of tucks into your pants.
Oh.
So
Mine can also do a neck too. It has
that
like
you
options.
stick down your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For I like it for Italy because Italy's known for their pickpockets. So I feel like it's a lot to get through all this muscle and all these clothes. But I feel like it's safe. It looks goofy for me to yank it out every time I need my wallet. But if you're afraid of pickpockets or you're a little leery, those are a good idea. I forgot about that.
And I just ordered a backpack. I haven't used it yet, but so it's on your back, and the zipper part is on the part that faces your back.
That makes
Not
sense.
in the part that faces out. So it's a little harder for somebody to get
That's
in.
interesting.
I was on it was a bus once, crammed in Italy, in Rome, and literally like just looked here, and like the lady was standing here, she smiled, looked down, she had a purse, and the guy next to her was going in a purse. I said, hey, and the guy was literally had his hand in her purse, and it was like a big scene, but it's so
They're
common
very
there.
crafty.
Yeah,
Very
it was
common, very crafty.
and you're on top of, you're feeling people, so you don't know if anyone's taking your money and stuff. So
That's a good.
you have to be. Those are some good ideas, especially when you go to Europe.
Yeah.
Good. All right, so lots of good Christmas ideas. 'Tis the season. All
Tis
right.
the season.
Wonderful. Okay. My next this is a little surprise. This segment, since these ladies cheated in trivia on Oktoberfest not that long ago, I've been a little scarred, trying to recover, and so I'm going to show you a real trivia today because I thought a little holiday trivia, a little holiday travel trivia. So I've got some questions, and I got a great little bag for the winners. Let's show you what the winning trivia person is going to get, okay? We've got, for our travelers, we've got a little eye patch to help you sleep. There's nothing like Australia, okay? I got a Katy Perry coaster from her she's the godmother of the Norwegian Prima, okay? I've got the newest ship of Royal Caribbean, Icon of the Seas. This goes to the back of your cell phone for your little that'll be pickpocket, you know.
Nothing says pickpocket like that.
Yeah, I got a Carnival reusable straw, okay, metal for you ladies, okay. And I got everyone's favorite TGLT pen, okay. So this is for the winner of today's trivia, okay. And whoever shouts the correct, I don't trust Tamara. Whoever shouts the correct answer first is the winner, okay. This is we're talking about North, cold, all that good stuff.
I'm
okay?
not good with this stuff.
Okay.
I don't even
know
want
it.
this stuff.
What is the most northern capital city in the world?
Reykjavik?
Did you cheat?
No.
You're right. Okay, 1 point. All right.
How you absolutely know I would know that.
Okay. Well, you seem to know when we did the her trivia. Cheater.
I did extra research.
Okay. This is a true or false question. Whoever here first. Antarctica is a desert.
True.
I think I heard Chrissy.
That's okay. Chrissy can win all this stuff.
True. Okay, so it's 1-1. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
kind of a winter wonderland trivia. A
I
holiday
guess.
tis the
Nothing
season.
warm. Nothing
Okay.
warm.
London's Winter Wonderland happens in which park?
Hide.
Correct. Okay, it's 2-1. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, good. Is it sad that I'm that afraid they're going to cheat because they cheat before them? All right, this is a good one. This I remember from a trip, okay? Where is the real St. Nicholas buried?
Prague.
Yeah, I guess. Oh my
That's
God, she won't know.
St.
The
Wenceslas.
North Pole.
It's got to be Italy.
Okay, it's in southern Italy in a place called Bari. Nice little town, a lot of narrow walkways and stuff. Really kind of a cool place to experience. It's not touristy. I mean, Italians all go there to see St. Nicholas, but it's a cool place. Bari, all right, neither of you. So it's still 2-1. What, all right, this is a season where people are happy and friendly. What's the friendliest city in the world?
Helsinki, Finland.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
I don't think
Really?
so.
Okay.
Says who?
That was from the Vancouver Travel Bureau. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Which is the only developed country without legally mandated vacations?
The United States.
You're right. You're right. 3-1. Okay. You're going to have to make a run for it, Chrissy, if you want to win this, okay? Which U.S. city has the most hotel rooms in the world?
New York.
You should know this.
No. I would have thought you would have known this,
I
Chrissy.
think this is your happy place. You and I have spent.
Oh, Las Vegas.
All right. So we'll give you that one. Tamara gave that one to you.
My happy place.
3-2. She was gonna say a few other things. Okay. Which country? I think Tamara knows one. Which country produces? All right. This is the baking season. Everyone uses a lot of baked stuff. You know. Which country produces 2/3 of the world's vanilla? So you know vanilla for your baking.
Madagascar.
Yeah. Did you know? Did you see that?
No, that's yeah. They say Madagascar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's 4-2. All right, Tamara. It's probably gonna be you.
I don't want this stuff.
Which mountains have the nickname the Snow Abode?
Oh, you should know this one. Your last name's Snow.
I can say a few things, but I'm not. Gosh, I don't know.
Himalayan.
Yes.
Oh my
All right,
gosh!
good job, Tamara. 5-2. All right, so that was our Tis the Season
And you
trivia.
didn't cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Very good. No, I would never let her cheat after you guys cheated. So good job, ladies. Okay,
Can we
that
do
was
a name
fun.
that tune?
You would totally win that.
This
Let's
is what
do
I put
that.
up with.
For
Okay.
Christmas time.
All right, so that's our
post
Tis.
something.
That's our Tis the Season trivia. Okay, so we've talked all about gifts to give, gifts to buy, gifts to receive, holiday places to visit, trivia. Okay, it's been a good show so far. We're almost done. We're circling.
Oh my
I think we're good.
We're circling. Okay, everyone's favorite part. We got some group cruises, but today I'm going to especially focus on, because 'tis the season, it's all about snow and crappy weather, is our winter escape in March. So there's still time to take advantage of some good cruise deals on our Celebrity Millennium. Join us in the Southern Caribbean, St. Kitts. We're going, where else are we going? Barbados, a lot of other wonderful places. So contact me. We still have our Alaska and Hawaii cruises as well, but that one's coming up in March. So if you want to escape the winter, connect with me. Okay, that's all. I'm not going to go any longer because you two give me crap every single time. I do want to say, okay, this is initially started as a cruise topic, but now it's broadened. Wave season is coming up. Now, wave season was initially just for the cruise industry, and that's where the highest percentage of cruises were sold in this wave season, which is like January to February, March, somewhere around there, okay? Early spring. And that was the wave season. But now all these other parts of the travel industry have taken over the wave industry. And so we're about wave season and about to enter the wave season, which is the busiest time of the year for booking, travel, all sorts of travel now, not just the best cruises, but all-inclusives, tours, all of Disney, all that good stuff. So wave season's coming up. Plan ahead if you're looking for your family vacation, whether it's spring break or summer break or fall break. Now's the time to start thinking about that, maybe having conversations with us so that we can take advantage of some great wave season deals. Anything you want to add to wave season?
No, I think
Just a little preview coming up very soon. Chrissy's got the wave. She'll be able to do a great new wave with her new wing as well. Okay. Anything new and exciting in your niche or any new and exciting trips you booked?
Did you see the volcano in Hawaii is erupting Mauna Loa? Which I think a trip to Hawaii would be kind of fun right now to see that.
Is it safe?
Yeah.
You're not going to get hit by
I
the.
thought I heard Southwest canceled flights there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
How can you see? You see it from another island? Then is that which I've
No,
never
you
been
can
to
go,
Hawaii.
it's on the Big Island, which is a huge island. There, just a little known fact, on that island, there's Kilauea, the volcano, which was active a few years ago, but it's not anymore. But there's actually a hotel called the Volcano House Hotel, where you can spend the night and like overlook from a distance that active volcano. It's really
Wow.
cool. Like
I'd be a little afraid to do that right now if it's active.
It's different. This is a different volcano
Oh,
that's
okay.
active, but this one was active a few years ago. But we stayed there right before it started erupting, and you could get up and you could look and see like a very orange glow in the distance, and that was the volcano. So
Oh, that's a neat one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's exciting
I
and
saw
news in your niche. Very good. Okay, Chrissy, you got any?
No, but I did see that there was a resort in Holbox that caught on fire.
Yeah, I saw that too.
This is not really happy news.
I know.
ladies.
I know, but
Tis the season for joy.
I know. I mean, tis the season. I mean, yeah, lots going on, lots
Yeah.
of stuff, lots of good places that didn't catch fire.
Yeah,
So-
I think if you're interested in geology or
yeah, but it's just
Hawaii would be good. But
Yeah.
that's kind of sad about Holbox.
All right. I'm
you
going to
got?
turn it to something positive. A booking. I got a group of young people in their 20s that have booked a Mediterranean cruise. Now, let me tell you, I'm working on a big Mediterranean group for 2024, trying to put that together. And, there's set prices. It's going to be ballpark, probably $2,000-$3,000 a person, okay? Well, this group, I don't know if we booked it more than 180 days out, and Virgin was running some great deals. This group of young people, now they're not in balcony rooms, but they're in either view or ocean sea view or inside. They're all spending about $1,000 on a 7-night cruise, just
Wow.
the cruise itself in the Mediterranean.
That's amazing.
When I saw that, I quickly pulled up the breakdown to make sure I wasn't missing something because I felt like, oh, I must have misclicked something because that deal is too good. But $1,000 for a person for a 7-day
wow.
Mediterranean Virgin cruise. I mean, now that was their
Nice.
Black Friday promotion, but
Yeah.
they always run promotions and stuff. So that's something exciting, I think. So if you're thinking about Mediterranean and you want to hit 2023, especially if you're the 180 days out. So if you're more than 6 months out, you can pay that you pay it all up front and you get 10% off. So I mean,
Wow.
I think that's a good deal. And for that kind of price, it's something to look at if you're interested in that and want to go over there for that cruise. So that's what I'm going to
Yay.
say. And I think that's everything for us. Again, next week, it's just going to be Tamara and I in the surgery room while Chrissy's getting her new wing.
We're gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
She may be out a week, maybe 2, but we're going to make sure
I won't be out that long.
she's going to have a whole new wing, and we're going to celebrate on our first Travel Talk Tuesday back. So
Yay!
we'd like to thank everyone for watching. Stay tuned next week for another great show. Tamara and I are piecing together, and we're thinking it's going to be a good one, right?
Sure.
Informative
Always.
and fun, like always. And if any of these trips sound good, or you have any ideas, or want to get any prices, reach out to any of us, and we will take care of you. All right? So 'tis the season for great vacations, for joy, peace, all that good stuff. So thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you
Thank
next
you.
time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.